I'm so glad to come before you. I'm Dr. Lawrence D. Smith, excited about our podcast, which is Level Up. We're going to just simply focus on how you can concentrate on leveling up in your life as well as moving towards success. Our website that you can check us out on is WVSW Radio, the Internet Station 23.wit.com. You can chat with us. We're on now, SteamYard.com. You can check us out. We're live now, so you can be able to check us out. Just go to StreamYard.com. If you want to share your opinions, your stories, even examples of your life, you have an opportunity to check us out on Facebook, Big O Live, and TikTok Live at Dr. L. D'Alberto Smith. Then Instagram, where we're partners with the Brothers of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. We want to say Happy Founders Day to those brothers that had Founders Day on the 9th, which was Thursday. And the chapter in Greenville, Alabama is Zeta Phi Sigma Greenville. And the handle is Z Squad Greenville 1981. Super Live, that's WVSW Internet Radio. Tango, that's tango.com/WVSW dash radio dash 14059. And on YouTube, if you have a chance to check us out and subscribe with us, that's the Smith Way Enterprises. WVSW Internet, number one internet station, have listeners and watchers in 52 countries and on 6 continents. So we're excited to come before you today because we want to be able to share something that relates to our title. It's Level Up with Dr. Lorenzo Smith, in other words, Dr. Lowe. So this is a Level Up podcast. And hopefully we level up with Dr. Lowe is giving you an opportunity to level up in life and level up in success. We will have a relationship topic that we're going to focus on as we finish with our promo and everything. WVSW has now moved to StreamYard, PodServe FM. It's official now. We also ask you to register for WVSW Radio giveaway by sending us your name and along with a means of transaction. First of all, the things that we're raffling off in our giveaway is 3 nights, 4 days hotel stay, as well as 5 nights, 6 days hotel stay at Luxor Hotels internationally and domestic, along with gift cards, gas vouchers, food vouchers, movie passes, in regards to being able to purchase thing. We're going to provide you with a voucher where you can go get your car detailed through car wash. We just want to say a voucher for the detailing of your car. And as well as 10 book bags we'll be giving away next week. We want to thank those brothers of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, Zeta Phi Sigma Chapter, Greenville, Alabama. Their fall 2024 initiatives had a project they're required to do, and they want to partner with our radio station and give away 5 book bags. So we'll be giving away 10 book bags, 5 clear, 5 mesh with generic supplies in there, and hopefully you may be able to use it yourself or give it to your child or grandchild or your brother, your sister, your cousin, whoever it may be. But we're going to be raffling that off on Wednesday. We'll do it on Wednesday. Good opportunity. We'll do it. That's in the middle of the week, so you can build yourself up to be here and be a part of it. We also want to share with you that we ask for a means of transaction. Those 5 means of transaction are important because we send love offering. In the first quarter of the year, you will receive something. Now, it may rotate and you may not get anything in the second quarter, or you may not get it in the third quarter, but you may receive it in the second quarter, and that's starting from January to April. You should receive something if you are part of the raffle. Have you registered for the giveaway? So it varies from $5 to $100 with cash application Or if you got Bitcoin, or you got Venmo, PayPal, as well as Zelle, we'll send it to you. Lorenza, and we'll send it to you, but we want you to send it to us at LorenzaDSmith15@gmail.com. We ask you to sow a seed of $1 with WVSW Radio station by sending the cash out. And the purpose of this is to kind of help us to purchase these various giveaways that we're giving back to you. $1. If you want to send more than $1, it's fine. So you sow a seed of $1 with WVSW radio station and cash out, $ LORENZAD as in David, SMITH, or PayPal, LorenzaDSmith15@gmail.com. Now, also WVSW Radio asks you to show your support by monetizing through Facebook. If you're on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Big Old Live, Super Live, Tango, YouTube, you have a chance to do it because we have several things that you can subscribe on, certain ones. You can also purchase a badge, flower, a star, a diamond, a like, or you can just contribute to our bonus on one of the devices. You have several opportunities to do so. You can do a way to just support what we're doing. Just monetize. It's there. It's available. It's up to you. If you can't afford to, you don't have to worry about it because we're not requesting anything. But we do have challenging time. Now, our title of today's show is "Confident Black Men Make Women Uncomfortable." And I know some of you will sit back and around back in your chair, but we're going to talk about it. When you have some thoughts, it's fine. Make a request, and we'll give you 2 minutes in an invite as a guest to share your thoughts on it. And I'm going to say it again. Confident Black men make women uncomfortable. So I don't want it to be all about you talking about black. Let's say women, no matter, regardless of what origin you're from, what nationality you are, a confident Black man make women uncomfortable. And we're going to talk about that. We want your point of view. So again, as I said, if you're on one of the social media devices, type in your comment, type in and say, I want to become a guest. I want to become live because I have a point of view. You have 2 minutes to share your thoughts. Remember, we got the FCC rules that we follow. We want to continue to be on the air. So don't come on and don't want to share the ability to share your thoughts, but get a little upset. Let's stay within our ability to communicate. So you have that option. Now, some of us push the button by mistake when you're signing on, and when I invite you not respond, and do your best not to sign on and push the button to be invited as a guest. So let's talk about confidence. What is confidence? What is you? It's amazing. I was remembering a content creator was speaking with Coach Deion Sanders. And Coach Deion Sanders was sharing with them why some people seem to say they're turned off. And he said that I am a confident man. I know who I am and whose I am. I understand that I'm a man that have accomplished goals. I'm a man that is secure in who I am. I'm a man that will achieve goals. You call the confidence that I have is so radiant from my body that it can be seen and smelled in the room when I walk in. But you may see it as arrogance. And that is not arrogance. That's, you understand, I'm assured. I'm authority, especially on myself. I am self-assured. And I'm also have assuredness about who I am. So the confidence is all in the air. When I walk in the room with confidence, it's in the air. It's amazing. I tell that story, but I tell a story that personally I dealt with about 20 years ago. I was my retired field is my career was education. So I was dealing with a situation in a district as a principal of a school. It even got to the point where we went to the judicial system to iron the problem out because we couldn't have the simple discussion out of that. And when we got there and went through the process, the attorney for representing the district came up to me and my attorney and said, we need to stop this because it's not doing any favors for the system. And I simply told him, if I stop this, it's not going to do any favors for me. So his response to me, he said, you're so arrogant, H. And I said, no, I'm just confident. I'm not being arrogant. I just know I have done what I'm supposed to do. I have the receipts to show, and I'm not going to fold up under because you want to put the pressure. What he was really trying to do, like a lot of individuals are doing today in modern society, trying to cancel you out. They try to throw as much at you to make you be quiet, make you lose it. But when you're a confident man, it goes along with you. And your confidence is a feeling of you trusting yourself and your ability to do what you need to do. See, you have a belief. See, we have to have values and beliefs. See, the belief that you can accomplish any goal that you set forth because you know you're a planner by nature. See, a confident man have a plan of action. And the thing about it, he works that plan. He put the work in. My father told me when as a child, 10, 11, 12 years old, he had drilled it all through the day. He said, son, I'm going to teach you all how to work. Myself and my siblings, my brothers. I have sisters too as well. He's going to teach you. He said, I'm going to teach you how to work. Because the amount of work you do determine what kind of man you're going to be. If you work hard, you walk around with your head high, your chest out, because you are a man of confidence, because you know who you are. You have a belief that you can accomplish whatever goal you want. Your value is you carrying yourself secure and you're realistic. So a lot of times that causes women to be, take a step back because of where we are in modern society. A lot has happened in the last 40 years that allowed, especially in our Black culture, to be a matriarch, where we're led by the women. And when you're led by the women, when they see a confident person around one who stands out, it is first you're going to do the thing and you're going to say, arrogant. That person is arrogant. Then if that doesn't work, but when you say arrogant, it's a sense of the sign language I have focused on throughout this process. I talk about silence. Just about every one of my shows that relate to relationship is that when conflict arises, there's a sign language come out. So delusion jump in there too. And that sign language is, I took the acronym of SIGN, S-I-G-N. And I heard several content individuals talk about it as well. See, the first thing they want to do when they say arrogant, that means trying to shame you. See, they're trying to shame you, so you have to take a step back. But the truth of the matter, when you have a person that trusts in themselves, a person who has the ability, the person who believes and think they can accomplish a goal. I didn't say feel like they can accomplish a goal. They know they can accomplish a goal because they have a background of hard work. So when you try to come at individuals, you look at sign language, first shame. You're arrogant. Something wrong with you. A lot of time you in the closet. You are, because you that's to shame you and keep you from feeling and believing who you are. See, first of all, when you believe and think, you can feel how you want to feel. But you better believe and think that you can do the job. Then the I inside is insult. See, an insult is coming Your mama is black. Why are you on black people? Or your mama is short. Something that we know that kind of response hit below the belt. And you come out responding, they know if I hit him hard enough, because he feel like he's so arrogant. He feel like he's superior. No, I know and think that I have the ability to accomplish any goals I set forth in life, not what you set for me. So when you come in and try to insult me, then the thing is how I respond. Now, in the process of insulting you, they're going to eventually try to cancel you out to make sure you don't have a word or say so. If you don't fall in line, if you're not a part of the regular narrative in our society, because for the last 50 years it's been a matriarch society. And when men begin to stand up and have the confidence to do what's right, then they always slap down. So when we're talking about confidence, you got to understand it is the belief that you can trust yourself. The belief that you have the ability to do the job. The belief that you can accomplish any goal. You have a realistic and a secure emotion, which is a feeling. Not one of arrogance or superiority. See, it's acquired inner knowledge that you're capable. People have to understand that you work from the inside. You do not work for the outside. There's one thing about it. If you're a confident man, when you do walk in the room, it will radiate from your body. And the people in the room would either have heard about you or see what you're all about then. So what we have to understand is a man that was confident brings a challenge to matriarchs. We want to use things like he's misogynist because he don't want to see women in charge. We have to go back to Genesis. I don't know how many Christians that are here, but a practicing Christian will go back to Genesis and understand when God created heaven and earth and decided to place someone in charge. He placed man called Adam. He gave him all the power. God only spoke to Adam. Even when Adam said he needed someone to be there with him, and he lied him down and took from his rib and created Eve, he never spoke to Eve. He always spoke to Adam because Adam was in his image. Now, some want to come back. Come, let's do it. Let me know you want to speak. Under your name, comment section said, I put an invite in. I'm ready to share my thoughts. So, as we was talking about sign, we talked about shame, insult, and it wants you to feel guilty. Guilty for who you are and whom you are. Guilty because you stand out from others. Guilty because you can handle the challenges. Guilty because you have accomplished goals. Guilty because you simply have the ability and the belief and the realistic ideal that you know that you're secure in who you are. They want you to feel guilty for who you are. And the thing about it, since you already know and have the confidence, that doesn't work. They're fighting an uphill battle, trying to do it. As our title said, on Level Up with Dr. Lowe, is confident men, especially black men, makes women uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. It's because as you read through the process, research, The majority of women want to be around a confident man. See, it's amazing. I'm gonna get to the end in a minute now. It's amazing how when we're talking about relationships, we're talking about women saying men leading in a relationship. They always find that period of the part of the shame. They find the words of shame, the words of insult, the words of guilt to say that, that person can't lead me. I will turn it over when I think they can lead. See, a confident man comes in already believing he can accomplish the goal. A confident man coming in trusting in himself. A confident man comes knowing he has the ability. So when he walk in the room and when you make the decision to be, he's already leading. He don't need you to let you drop your guard down so he can lead. Women, he don't need that because he already know that the inner knowledge that he has tells him I am capable of doing the job. And you're more geared toward it, but you want to, as time in the modern society said, because we got your jobs and we got everything that we're equal. Now, yeah, we are equal by rights and constitution, but we're not equal when you say in gender. We are different. We have some differences. And there's some differences. I don't care how hard you work, how much money you make, and whether you say, I heard some people as an education, parents come to me when they have children that I'm the mother and the father. No, you're just the mother. You can't be the one pillar. You need to have a father. Have a father, let the father play a role in their life. It's going to help this child to be successful. But as we move forward from the sign language, I'm dipping and throwing some stuff in there. Some things that you might want to think about. The N in the sign language is so important because the N is explaining shame, explaining insult, and explaining guilt. They need to be right. They need to be right. They don't mean they want to be right. They just need to be right because they feel better about yourself. I call, so I counsel them out. I call him arrogant. He think he's superior. He think everything that are negative that goes along with it, you still keep trucking along. You keep moving on. A confident man keep moving on. A confident man are just people are able to handle challenges, feel ready for them. See, that's the word that always get people. They're ready. See, they're not getting prepared. So I tell everybody in a share, leaders are not just made. Leaders are born. And if you're not in that born category, you can go through as many leadership classes you want. But you will have challenges because you will lack the confidence, because you don't really believe you can accomplish the goal. You don't have that quiet inner knowledge or inner self that says you are capable. You might have the degrees. You might have the back support of the background, but that don't mean you're capable. And that's one of the things that you do challenge, which is feeling secure. It was amazing. And I'm always tired of things in my life, my story, and other things I've experienced, because lived experience you cannot get rid of. Use it to help people. I think about I had a supervisor on the post-secondary on college. And I had conversation with this person. And as I was talking to the person, they was in charge because they was over the whole unit we was, or the complete college we had. And one of the things that they always would share, and they was opening up share with me, and I appreciate them doing it, is that they really couldn't trust the people that they was supervising. And I want you to think about some of the things that I said. Think about confidence. Confidence is having the ability to trust in yourself, in your ability, believing that you can accomplish your goals, being realistic and secure, allowing the quiet inner knowledge to let you know within yourself that you are capable. You're able to handle challenges and feel ready for them. As a confident person, it can help you feel good about yourself and achieve your goals. It can also act as a stress buffer, helping you perform better in events. I'm sharing some things that as I had that conversation, these things would have helped this person. They understood. If they was a confident person, they wouldn't worry about the people under them. Because either the people who are going to be subordinate as that falls in line with them, or you have to make a move. But you lack the confidence in yourself to be able to deal with them being rebellious or doing things because you was not confident. Your inner self said you was not really capable, but you took the position. And I tell people now, don't take the position just to have the position. Make sure you are capable. Make sure you have confidence. Make sure you are a secure person. Make sure you know you can achieve the goals. Make sure you can perform better in whatever's coming up. Make sure you understand that you need to have balance in your life. Make sure you're to the point where you don't get too much confidence because it can lead to arrogance. Confidence, and as the conversation went on with that person, I said, think about confidence. I said, are you assured of what you're capable of doing? Are you capable of being in a position of authority? Do you have the ability to be self-assured? Are you sure this is what you do? I speak to my students now on the post-secondary level when they go into the field that I retired out of, which is education. I ask them one question when I have those individuals in are getting ready to do the intern. I say, do you really want to do this? See, if you got confidence, you would not hesitate and ask that question. Because when you think about it, a person that are doing internship have been already through maybe 4, 5, or 6 years of school. To get to the last class and lack the confidence, you didn't have it from the beginning. So you have to understand who you are. You got to be assured who you are and what you're doing. You have to understand that you're going to be in a position of authority because you're talking about being a teacher. You're an authority in that class. You must make sure you do what you're supposed to do and to help our children and bridge the gap so they have an opportunity as adults. You have to be sure who you are. The sureness must be in your presence. And the last thing that's so important about confidence. See, confidence is different from self-esteem. I'm going to say that again. Confidence is different from self-esteem. If you get caught up in lacking confidence, your self-esteem will be low. But it's different. Confidence is trusting yourself, having the ability, having the belief, being secure, handling challenge, feeling ready, feeling good about yourself. That's your confidence. Too many times people get caught up not able to put themselves in that position. And if you have this thing, you're definitely going to lack confidence. And I want everybody to think about that. Do you have confidence? Do you understand what confidence is? We're talking about in regards to confident men, especially black men, make women uncomfortable. Think about the things I just shared with you about confidence. Would it make you uncomfortable to know that person? Especially in this time of a modern society that says that in the black culture we have matriarchs. We have a matriarch society. Wouldn't that make you uncomfortable when you're told you're the one that's supposed to lead? When you're not the one that's supposed to lead? You're not the one that's supposed to lead. And if you're leading the things that we're dealing with now, truly tell you, we got some challenges. We have some challenges as a culture. So what I want you to make sure you think about this. You might be put in a situation where you have to handle the challenges of your family as a woman. But just remember, finding someone confident enough to be there to lead the situation, to take some of that pressure off you. That's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure. And please not, there's a lot of pressure. Let's move forward. We got a couple of things we're going to focus on. I'm Dr. Lorenzo D. Level Up with Dr. Lowe. We're just going to focus on leveling up in life and leveling up so you can be successful. I just shared with you what does confidence mean to you. I just shared what it should mean to you. You may have something different. Give a shout out to Elegant International Greeks. He's joining us. I'm doing well. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. Also, let me get our set back up. We got Incognito joining us. We actually have Mr. Jones. Thank you so much. We got 5OK. Thank you so much. Jessica Lovetta. Thank you so much. And we have Masat. This is Masat. Thank you so much for joining us. We also have many others I want to give a shout out to. And starting with them both, thank you so much. Julius, thank you so much. Game Over is joining us, thank you. VJW of 1955 is joining us. Kimberly Mars is joining us. We have D-Light is joining us. Nala _G, Lady B is joining us. Jimmy is joining us. Jeanette just joined us audio-wise. We have TJ joining us. Anita Young, thank you so much. I'm not mistaken, I think Anita is a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, I think. I'm not sure if you can let me know or not. DJ is joining us. C is joining us. Lynette, Grease 36. Quincy is joining us. Matt Production. Kimberly, thank you so much for joining us. News Robin, thank you. Eddie May, thank you so much. T is joining us, thank you. Nahan is joining us. Let me stroll up. Beauty is joining us. Actually, what happened is that the first round segment went out and we had to reboot up again. Now, let's look at what is the meaning of being confident. What is the meaning of being confident to you? What's your thought process? How do you see a person with confidence? I have shared earlier in the meeting, but being confident means that you sure of yourself. A confident person is sure of oneself. Have no uncertainty about one's own ability. See, you need to be sure of yourself and sure of your ability so you can be successful. You have to be sure of yourself and your own ability. You have to be able to correct yourself. See, a person with confidence have correctness within their repertoire. Successfulness. See, self-confident is the best definition of being confident. Bold. A confident speaker is a good example of a confident person. And especially his title is Confident Black Men Make Women Uncomfortable. Level Up with Dr. Lowe. And we're going to talk about highly confident black men. See, a confident black man carries himself with a sense of self-assurance, exhibiting positive body language, like good posture, steady eye contact, and a relaxed demeanor. He is comfortable in his own skin. That's one of the things I hear a lot of content creators talk about, and talk about comfortable in your skin. If you're not comfortable in who you are, in what you're looking at, and your inner knowledge that you have, then you're not a confident person. Being confident in your own skin. Readily expressing his opinion. Confident man gonna express their opinion. You might not like what they say. You might use sign language to keep them from talking, but they're gonna share their opinion. And most likely, and most times, people take a minute to think about it. Okay, that makes sense. See, but you need to be right. You don't want to hear. See, you want to shame, you want to insult, and you want to make them feel guilty for being who they are. A confident man is who he is. You can't shame him. You can't insult him. You can't make him feel guilty. And the idea that you need to be right, that don't really matter to them. Because they know who they are. They're so confident about who they are. They got a relaxed demeanor. See, he is comfortable in his own skin, as I said. Readily expressing his opinion. Making decisions with conviction. And not afraid to take risks. There's a project to be done. If you get out of here, you might make mistakes on the project, but go do it. Have a plan of action. I think about I was putting down a wood laminate floor, and I'm like, wow, man, I'm gonna check out YouTube. I'm gonna do a lot to that and put down laminate floor tile. I put down carpet. I know a lot of things. This is just something on the side. So I was just like, I had confidence. I'm gonna do this. I can do this, even if I don't do it the way the other person do it. I didn't let it stop me from doing it. A confident man know his inner self. A confident man know when he and believe and think he can accomplish good. I didn't say he feel like he can. He believe and thinks. There's a difference because they are emotional aspects of life. God confident man believe and think, not feel. Feeling is an emotion. And sometimes we're caught up with speaking about I feel. No, tell me what you think. Tell me what you believe. A confident man know that he's capable. See, a confident man, no matter what kind of challenges come, he's going to remain calm under pressure. A confident man is willing to take risks. See, when he's taking risks and calm under pressure, all while he's respecting the perspectives of others. See, that's the problem. And that's the difference. Some say they're confident, but they don't respect others. The other's perspective. I see your perspective. I understand your perspective. I have a problem doing even looking at your perspective. But if I because of my lived experience, I have the confidence to know that there's a better outcome. You need to accept minds and not believe and think it's all about you being right. See, the need to be right is so strong in a lot of our women. They have been trained and raised to believe that what they think is right all the time. It's not right. And just because they've had these traumatic experiences with men in their life, and they feel that they put that label on everything. See, it's easier to do that. That way you don't have to respect anything. So you become uncomfortable when there's a man that comes bringing confidence. Again, as Deion Sanders said, see, when I'm in the room, confidence is in the atmosphere. Because I know who I am and who I am. I'm secure in who I am. I feel good about myself. And I know I'm achieve whatever goal I have. Now, he didn't put all those in there. But the way he said it hits the spot. You have to have confidence. You can't be afraid. You have to stay calm under pressure. Guys are different. Think about if you got something going on, the more calmer person of the two genders. And when you around somebody so calm, I want you ladies to think about it. What do you think about it? How do you feel when that so calm under pressure? Again, they speak with the confidence. They speak loud enough so you can hear. Because see, a lot of people have hearing problems. They got selective hearing. They hear what they want to hear. See, when you speak loud, they have no choice but to look around. They have to look like, oh, okay, what is it? Okay. That person brings confidence. And people know you're coming even before you're there. Because it's the aura that's in the air. Confidence. A highly confident black man creates problems for them. Makes them uncomfortable. Because they're not used to seeing a confident man. As long as they're growing up. A lot of people grow up and not seeing a confident man in their life. A lot of women. A lot of girls grow up, eventually women, and never see it. So when they actually run across it, they admire it, but they don't know how to handle it. Because it goes against everything they learn throughout life. Some words, a man ain't crap. You hear that? He's lecherous. I ain't gonna let it go like we did with my grandma, my great grandma. It's amazing how the people, and I think my mom, I think she would have traded her life with even some of her own sisters who decided to not stay with their husband I know some of my mom's sisters, because some of them said it in a way that they, as a child or even as a young adult, they expect you to understand it. Things like, well, your mom had the house and husband, my dad is out working. I just say, she ought to get up and do something. If he told her that he wanted her to do anything, but take care of that house and take care of children, she's doing that. That's the kind, because you was given assurance. You believe and trust it. But since we're out here in the modern day world, we're making our own money, we can do. We're so afraid, we fear of even allowing ourselves to love someone. We fear love, we philophobia, we just fear of even being vulnerable because of your past history and what you've seen in your life. That means you have some problems that you need to deal with, meaning you need to see some counseling. Not the person. That confident man don't need no counseling. Don't try to counsel him out so he won't be able to be the person. You know what? He's going to be anyway. You can't counsel a confident black man. You can't. You can try, but you can't. So some characteristics you need to know about a confident black man is he has a positive self-image. He believes in his ability and his work. See, that's one of the biggest challenges I think a lot of people run into, even in modern times. They don't have a clear understanding of their self-worth. They may try to make you think they do, but they really don't have a clear understanding. I had conversations with people and I said, do you know what your self-worth is? What do you mean? How much you worth? What do you believe you worth in this world? Are you capable in believing in your ability? Do you need external validation? Or do you have the ability to have internal validation? Do you need people to validate you? Do you need pats on your back all the time? Or do you understand that what I did, because I know I'm capable of doing, I took on the challenge, and even if I failed the first time and went back at it, I don't need you to pat me on my back because I have my inner self to let me know I was capable. I know I had the ability to do it. I don't need you to pat me on the back. Does your person need to be patted on the back? Do you know your worth? A confident black man do. The word also confident black man. He has a positive self-image. He has assertive communication. Speaks clear, directly. So you can hear sometimes it's louder than normal. But he speaks so you know his voice has that clearness and have directness in it, where he's able to express his needs without being overly aggressive. It's because you speak at a higher tone of mean you've been aggressive. Aggressive is the action. They're open to feedback, willing to listen to criticism and use it to improve. That's a powerful thing I learned many years ago. There's people going to criticize you. Whatever their reason are, you listen to their criticism, and it's like it's garbage in, garbage out. What you think you heard that you think you can make adjustment on, make adjustment on. See, they'll become challenges. You're open to feedback. Residuance. You're willing to bounce back from a setback. That's what it said about a confident man is, if the plan don't come through, they're not giving up. They're going to keep working. I have a thing with my children. I always tell them, when they're having some challenges in life, they come, I need this. I ask them, what's your plan? See, don't come to me and expect me to write it. See, a confident person comes and said, this is my plan. See, confident people get the loans they need to start their business. Confident people go to the bank and present themselves, and the banker see a confident, a broker see a confident person, and they're willing to give it to you because they know you're going to pay it back. But if you go there being skeptical, being not able sure of it, then you have a problem. I'm not giving anything to somebody who can't show me they can handle challenges. This is a challenge here. You want me to help you out of the challenges you're having now, but how you plan to pay me back? Decision-making ability, making choices confidently, even in uncertain situations. Just say it. Things may not be doing right. It may be a risk, but you make the choice based on your learned experience and understand you live with the choice you make. I always tell people when they start talking about especially relationship, how, the decision they made and the choice they made, but they always want to bring somebody else along. So one man won't bring a man along, especially with dealing with children. But y'all, you truly control. See, I can understand throughout this political cycle, my body, my choice. It's always been your body, your choice. So why are you out here to keep preaching it to say someone's, you're going to make that choice. You make that choice. See, the choice, instead of spending time on after the fact, how about spending time on pre? See, we forget about pre. Possibility of practicing things that won't allow you to be in that situation. If you make the choice, you have to live with the choice. And it's amazing how those same people, they want the credit when things go good, but they don't want the credit when it fails. See, a confident person accepts the credit when it goes well, accept the credit when it fails. See, the words is what get people. See, if I said you accept the credit when it's successful and the blame when it fails, you understand it. But I'm saying you get credit either way it goes. A confident person understands that. So when they make decisions and understand the choice they make. They do it with confidentiality or with confidence. They say, I know I made the choice. No matter how uncertain it is. Respectful interaction. Value others' opinion and treat them with courtesy. Do not disrespect people. Do not get upset and get into your emotional inadaptability. And emotional ideas that you can't handle when people tell you the truth. You get emotional, you get in your feelings. The truth hurts, but it's real. Facts are truth. Stop challenging facts. You can't create it to be your way. The narrative don't have to be you. Live with the way that the narrative is and work with it. Work with the facts and work with the truth. Be respectful. Value your partner, your mate, your family member, your friend, opinion. Some people won't even give you opinion because they know how you're going to respond to it. Because they already know you lack the confidence to accept what I'm saying to you. Comfortable with vulnerability. That's a scary word, especially when you get into general nature. Because women, they're very afraid of vulnerability, being hurt. He wasn't no good. All the relationships I've been bad. So you learn skills from each one of the people you're around. So you got so many bad skills, and if you don't get them where you get some counseling, then you bring them skills into the next relationship. You're not going to be vulnerable because you got a wall up there. I heard that too many times in the last 10, 15 years. You got a wall because somebody did something. You go get some help. See, a confident person don't have a problem going to a counselor, going to a therapist to get better because they want to be the best version and they can see their work. They know how important they are. You don't understand your work when you're not willing to go and get counseling. You're not. So you can't get in things in life until you allow yourself to relax and not be vulnerable, especially when you're talking about in a relationship and when you're talking about in marriage. If you're not willing to be vulnerable, you always got to be, you got to have the walls up. You got to come back with stuff. Why can't you just listen sometimes? Value others' opinion. Treat them with courtesy. Don't shame. Don't insult. Don't try to make them feel guilty. And don't need to be sign language. Need to be taken out of it. Value their opinion. Be willing to be comfortable with vulnerability. Knowledge that we all have limitations. And you're not afraid. See, a confident person is not afraid to ask for help, seeking support, seeking counseling, seeking therapy so you can be the best version of you. See, that's a confident man that seeks that. I know. I seek. I want to be the best version of myself. I go to counseling twice a month so I can be the best version. That's why I do. I fall in this category. You're not going to take it from me. My mother always told me, don't let nobody steal your joy or take away your peace. If they try to steal your joy, trying to take away your peace, you move away from them. I have them move away from you. Because they're trying to take something that you have. They know you have an understanding of who you are. They know you understand your self-worth. They know when you stand up, stand tall, and keep your eyes steady, and you have a relaxed demeanor, they know you have confidence. They admire, but they would rather tear it down than lift you up. So that leads us to behave. This is WDSW Radio, the number one internet station. I'm Dr. Lorenzo D. Smith, and this is Level Up. It's a Level Up podcast. It's Level Up with Dr. Lowe, where we focus on putting you in position so you can level up in life as well as level up to experience the success you have. So you can accomplish the things you need to accomplish. That leads to talking about how a confident man might behave. A highly confident black man will behave. This is how they behave. Take notes if you want to, or just think in your head. First of all, this is manners. The following manners. His body language will be different from the average man. And we do have people in our life, sometimes we base it on economics, but it is, in essence, levels of where people are tiers where people are. Some people, people that fall in from 75 to above in money making fall in that category or that top tier. Then you have the middle. Then you break the middle down to different tiers. You have sub tiers, which is you have the upper middle, you have the middle, the lower middle. Then we have the lower class of individuals. We still have a class system, but it's based on economics. And us in essence, they broke it down to either the have or the have not. And have-nots always overshadow the have. So when we talk about how to behave, your body language will be different from an average man. Such as you stand tall, you make eye contact, along with use open gestures and have a relaxed facial expression. That man also behaved by interaction socially, where he's able to initiate conversation, engage actively discussion, and is comfortable with social situation. But that person picked the situation they want to be in. They don't just go out and just go where, let's go here, just to see what it is. No, they pick situations. Because you remember, their body language is different from an average man. That means he's not an average man. Confident, highly confident black man is not an average man. If he was, everything would just be average. You are not average when you have confidence. Wouldn't that make it uncomfortable? Think about it. Also, besides his interaction, and he initiate conversation, as I said, engage in actually in discussion, is comfortable with social situation. He responds positively under pressure by maintaining composure. It shows he's always focused during stressful situations. And finally, a confident man is willing to take risks. He's not afraid to step outside his comfort zone to pursue new opportunities. I go back, I share this with individuals. We're going to be our 8th year in existence as a radio station, podcast, talk radio. All of this we have in existence. Because when God blessed me with this vision, I was willing to step out of my comfort zone and pursue this new opportunity where we now stand able to broadcast live on 8 devices. We have 18 shows. Different shows focus on different things. We have 35 plus people that works with us. We have sponsorship. We have all the things that sometimes people take for granted. But it was the ideal that I had to step outside of my comfort zone, which was for 30 plus years I was retired and educated. I've never been into broadcasting. I stepped out because God gave me the vision. We started with on September 27, 2017. We broadcast our first show out of South Florida. We were down at Sunrise, Fort Lauderdale area, and we broadcast. The first show was a sports talk show. We had one device and one show. And myself and 3 and 4 other co-hosts. And a producer at that time. Look where we are now. Out of the comfort zone. That's a confident man. That's a confident man. Had a vision. God blessed him with it. And he worked on the opportunity to be successful. So that's the way confident men behave, and it does bring uncomfortability to women when they see a confident behavior. But if you want to be a confident man, there are some traits that a highly confident man focus on. If you want your son through his training as you as the what I call a pillar. In both pillars there, sometimes mentors plays a role. A role model plays a role. Black role models, males role model plays a role. These are some traits that you want to place out there in your son's life so he can be a highly confident black man. See, a highly confident black man possess certain traits that distinguish them from others. See, that's the key thing. The traits that a highly confident black man has distinguish himself from everybody else. He's always going to be in the leadership role. No matter where he goes, he's going to be in the leadership role. He's going to be the one folk call on. Just get there, get his knowledge, get his peers respects him. See him as a valuable resource to the men. Meaning he's a resource to this group of individuals who are highly confident. The traits of a highly confident black man are having high self-assurance, self-motivation, self-esteem. I said high. We said self-aware is an essential component of confidence. It's an essential component of confidence, self-awareness, and often considered a high mark of highly confident individual. Men who are self-aware have a deep understanding of their thoughts, emotions, value, and belief. Just remember those things right there. Men who are self-aware operate from the inner self because they understand their emotions. Are you emotionally available, not unavailable? You understand your value. We just talk about the value is to that person to other highly confident black men. They're valuable. They bring knowledge. They bring experience. They bring directness. These are the things that we have to look at and understand self-awareness and how it plays in with a highly confident black man. He's highly emotional, cued. He's stable. Beliefs. He has his belief. He's not searching for belief. He has his belief. This is what he lived by. He lived by value. He lived by belief. And he's always able to communicate them effectively. This is what I believe. This is what I think, not what I feel. That's an emotion. These are my values. I refuse to change my values just because of you. He's self-aware. His self-awareness allows him to make informed decisions, set achievable goals, and navigate challenges with ease. Those men understand their strength and weakness. It's amazing, and we do a process of interviewing individuals, even on a job, sometimes going into an organization, and you ask the individual, what is your strength and what are your weaknesses? It's amazing how they fight to explain what are their strengths and weakness. You should know it. A highly confident man knows his strength, knows his weakness. Because if he knows that, he knows what to work on. Even as a strength, you got to work on it and make it even stronger. If it's a weakness, you want it to be better. you don't work on, it'll continue to be weak. A highly confident black man will do that. He also communicates through self-awareness, the way that is respectful and assertive. He's able again to understand and emphasize with perspectives and emotions of others. He will provide respect and he will be assertive when he speaks. The next trait that's so important for a highly confident black man to have a clear vision. Confidence is a vital ingredient in personal and professional success. Confidence is very important. It's the most important ingredient for your personal and your professional success. And men who possess a clear vision are often highly confident individuals. A vision for two. It provides direction. Motivation and purpose in life. See, confident men understand the importance while you're doing something and where it leads to you or what it leads you to. Your vision helps you to understand why you're doing whatever you're doing and where you're expected to be in life so you can prioritize your life. Having vision also allow you to set specific, measurable, and achievable goals. A man with confidence knows that by having a vision, I can set specific and measurable and achievable goals. When you face challenges, you are able to draw your strength from your vision and remain focused on the long-term goal. This helps you to overcome obstacles and maintain momentum toward your desired outcome. The next trait that's so important for a highly confident black man, he must be able to understand that confidence and resilience are closely intertwined. And when a man who's confident often possesses a strong sense of resilience, not giving up, not quitting, as having the ability to bounce back when time was tough. Understanding that you can handle the challenges with grace and determination. Understanding as a confident man that failure is a part of growth. See, you don't blame somebody else. You're accountable for your action. You accept the responsibility that it failed. What you gonna do about it? That's the same thing they say on a lot of these shows and justice shows. Particular one, things didn't work out. Put your big girl, big boy pants on, pull your bootstrap tight, and go get it. Get at it. Get at it. Don't sit down. Don't go in there and lay down. Feeling bad for yourself. thinking somebody gonna come and pull you up. The only way you're gonna get up, your inner self gonna tell you, get up. You have much work to do. No, it didn't work this time. But we're gonna put the work in again and see what the outcome will be. Highly confident. You should be able to learn and grow from failure. And not be afraid to take a calculated risk. A lot of people don't want to take risks. They don't want to take risks because they don't want to fail. If you take the risk, put the work in, now you can pursue your goals. And possible you could be very successful, even if you fail. The next trait of a highly confident black man is he believed that confidence and positive outlook on life are closely related. And men who have confidence often possess positive and optimistic mindset. Men with confidence can see beyond what's in front of you. They have the windshield ideal of life, meaning that even though I'm looking through this windshield of this car and I see this road in front of me, but I know there's something on the other side. Even if I look out in the forest of the wood, there's something on the other side. And if I keep on working, I keep on driving, I got the confidence to do it, I'll find out what's there. That's a confident thing. To have a windshield mentality, not a rearview mirror mentality. I mean, you're always looking back to see what's behind you. Give a shout out to Ms. Bush EBS that's joining us. Thank you so much. She's been here a minute, but I want to thank her. Bert is joining us. Alex is joining us. Thank you, Alex, for taking time to be here. And we also, as I mentioned in the Carnito, I gave a shout out to that individual. KJ, thank you so much for taking time to be here this afternoon. So they kind of spinning. Give a shout out to some of these people who signed on, listened for a minute, and might have bounced out of here. I'm calling you out. I want you to stay long. I want you to purchase a bag. I want you to purchase a flower. I want you to do a couple things. I'll give you a shout out. So if you missed a shout out, it's all right. You'll be back, and I appreciate you. Big Red joining us. Thank you so much, Big Red. John, thank you. Deirdre, thank you, Deirdre. Keon, KB, the two. This is Nida, Rita, Iris, Angela, Charles. That's right, Charles Ireland, Margot, TikTok Pat, Tanisha Harris, thank you, Tanisha. Tiffany Brown 10, thank you. Bear, thank you. Isaac Mitzer, thank you. James McLaren, thank you so much. Christian Woman, thank you so much. Bertha Kendricks, Diamond, Deborah Claiborne, a user. MMB2 Zeta 93. Remember, Zeta by Beta Sorority Incorporated. Happy Founders Day to you that's coming up on the 16th. John Lewis, thank you. Margaret Chiquita, thank you so much. Tom Williams, thank you. Jesse James, thank you, sir. Jesse Cole, thank you. Jesse James, thank you for the many likes. Ernest Walker, I am Macklin, thank you. Sir, thank you so much for joining us. Funny Girl, thank you so much for taking time to be here. Max, V, thank you, V. Diane Williams, Mel, Laura, thank you so much. Indias Nama, thank you. Jen _Jen528, thank you, Jen. User Thomas Pollard, Zoe Martin, thank you for jumping in here. I've seen you pop up several times. Thank you. Karen Robinson, JB-M, Evelyn, thank you so much. We get a shout out to you. This is Velma Miller, thank you. Hattie Taylor, C. Butler, 1954, a user. Pastor Anna Willis, thank you so much. Williams, possibly a Will they have on here. Reggie, thank you so much. Karen Bull, thank you for joining us. The user Buggy, Dove Love, shout out to a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. Happy Founders Day coming up on the 16th. We pray that your day is positive. Soror, thank you from the great state of South Carolina. Thank you so much. Science Fi fan, Charles Bird, thank you. Dape, thank you. Mark Jackson, Jerome Williams, #1. User TKT, thank you so much. Don, the investor tall guy Tycoon is joining us. Theo Lawson III, thank you, Theo, for taking time. We have Eat Pancakes 44, 53 Tay, Cute Mandy is joining us as well. Verinder Kamar, thank you so much for joining us. Rhonda Reed, thank you so much. Patricia, thank you. Wilson, thank you so much. User, thank you. That's Rhonda. Thank you so much for putting your name up there. We also have Great Minds. Thank you for joining us. We have 2 users. Bestie, thank you so much. We got Love in Audio Room. Thank you so much. Kathy. I hate when I do this. Okay. We're sitting a shout out up. Lady C. Barnes, thank you so much. Hello, it said Marcy, thank you, a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. Happy Founder Day on the 16th. Angela, thank you so much. Intakes, thank you so much. Skip Vaughn, thank you for taking time. Canadam, thank you so much. Don Shorty, thank you. Iris, thank you. Q Bailey, 77. Noma, thank you so much. That Lady Yasho, thank you so much. Tommy, thank you for so much. Sugwa Shaki, thank you so much. Quinn, thank you for taking time for joining us. Sweet in Spice, Tammy, thank you, Tammy, for joining in. Letha Vaughn, CA, thank you so much. Is it Fable Kitchen? Fable Kitchen, thank you so much. Anthony Alexander, thank you so much, my friend, brother. Thank you for joining us. Happy Father's Day to you too as well. Aunt T, thank you. Texas Bama Beauty, join us. This is Trinae Smith. Thank you so much. And she's the Texas Bama Beauty. Thank you so much. Granny Lewis, got 2 Louis on it. Louis Donnell. And then we got Lucindra. Thank you so much. Lottie, thank you so much. Game Over. So we gave some shout outs to them already. Thank you so much for joining us. It's so good to have each and every one of you all here. Kind Cat is joining us as we get ready to close out. We see I'm having an error on my setup over there. Look like it's kicking back on that. Send one stream to a primary injection URK on one that's there coming in. So we truly want to move forward. Let's share with you as thought, but the last topic we want to look at it before we get to final thought is how to be a confident man. And I want all of you individuals, even with if you have boys, you want to be able to prepare them. Or you have brothers, you have a significant other, you have a father, you have an uncle, grandsons. Nangoda, thank you so much for joining us. Just remember that they must exude confidence. See, they are filled with confidence by who they are. They're secure in themselves. No one should take you out of that zone where you're secure in yourself. You shouldn't get into a relationship as a secure man and all of a sudden become insecure. You allow your emotional, because that's where it comes from, your emotional ability to be no longer available. Are you emotional available? Are you stable enough to be secure? A confident man don't allow that to happen no matter what kind of relationship they go into, because they understand that they have confidence. See, they expect the best possible outcome. Knowing what you're good at, what you're good at. See, if you're good at your job, if you're good at being the man you are, that's confident. Knowing the value you provide, what value do you bring to life? As I mentioned, you say a confident man will be a man that other men respect. Other men value what he brings to the table in regards to when they're in a setting, maybe an organization. A confident is a man they always want to make sure they pick as the leader. Because he is the leader. He is not leader by training, he's leader at birth. And he comes to the world and build on that, and people see that. See, a confident man, when he walks in the room, he works from the inner self, not the outer self. So if you want to prepare your boys to be confident men when they cross that threshold, across that bridge, make sure you share with them that they got to know who they are and whom they are. They have to know that whatever they participate in, they're going to get a positive, realistic outcome. They have to convey to others that they are confident. They are secure in their skin. See, if you're not as secure in who you are, how can other people see you? They will see you as the less secure person. And they're going to move on to the one they see secure. See, when we talk about relationships, we always talk about, again, insecurity. Are you safe? Are you secure in that relationship? See, if you have self-confidence, and if you're a confident black man, highly confident, you don't lose your security because you already know you're secure in who you are. See, relationships are reflected. I want you to say, hear this. Relationships are reflected. You get back what you're looking for because that's you putting yourself and you operating from your inner self. If you're insecure, you're going to get an insecure person. If you will be with an unsafe person. You have to have with your inner self that ability to understand that I'm secure and I'm safe in who I am. I know what I can do. I know what I bring to the table. And you ain't going to get me off track by trying to sign language me. You're trying to shame me. You're trying to insult me. You're trying to make me feel guilty for being a man and being a confident man. And then you want to be right. You need to be right. So you use sign language to counsel a confident man out. Work hard, you can be successful. The final thought goes along with the title. And the title is confident black men makes women uncomfortable. We got Up Kaluppo joining us. We have our bonus point. We have a representative in here. Thank you so much, giving us some bonus by joining. Thank you. They want to join, but I will thank you. We got a Whoop Whoop joining us. Thank you so much. We got many others coming in. We got 17. Julia, thank you, joining us. And there another one wants to join, and they're part of our bonus situation. We're getting to the end of the hour, so we're not letting anybody join. We're going to close this out. Why confident black men make women uncomfortable? Black men who come across as a confident and assertive can sometimes get criticized by black women for being too arrogant and think they're superior. See, when a confident black man carries himself with a sense of self-assurance, exhibiting positive body language that goes along with good posture, we got Madhu Elboa joining us. Thank you so much. Famous Badger joining us. Thank you for coming back. I saw you on the other day. Thank you so much, which was Friday. Steady eye contact and a relaxed demeanor. He's comfortable in his skin. Readily express his opinion. Make decisions with conviction. And not afraid to take risks while remaining calm under pressure. All while respecting the perspectives of others. That's a confident man. Due to a low level of respect for black men by black women, has allowed the narrative that he must be cocky or he must be arrogant. No, he's just confident. He know who he is. He know what's in his inner self. So black women notice that confident men carry themselves in an assured manner. They tend to demean them, shame them, and insult them. We need to remove this from out of our way of life. There's a fear among women that makes them uncomfortable because they feel like they're losing the upper hand and their control. Because for the last 40, 50 years, we've been in a matriarch in our culture, the black culture. We get upset when somebody talks about a patriarch because they don't want to lose control. They feel like that now the men ain't going to wake up, and I'm just going to simply say they're coming. The Generation Z, XYZ, they're coming. They're young, but they're coming. And they understand that. You're not going to tolerate all this, operating in the middle. You're either going to be on one side or the other side. You're either going to be with the old saying is that in writing, you put it in black and white, or blue and white, red and white, whatever you want to put it in. You got to put it on the paper. And the key when we talk about it is that you put it on paper, then you follow through with it. You don't try to change it. And some people try to change even our Bible. Because they interpret the words that fits them. Makes their lifestyle. And always getting there when they want to sit there and go be debatable with someone. When you see the words, you know what the words mean. Abomination is abomination. No matter how much we get with our political, but it's amazing how state never used to operate with religion. Politics never not operate with religion. I see more uh, 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 ministers and pastors and churches want to sit up there and express their political stance on particular people, who to vote for and who not to vote for, or what that person might. I'm all right with you, but you just don't do it in the pulpit. You can go out the street and say what you want, but you represent that church. So be very careful. Funny Crocodile is joining us. Flex Carter, thank you so much for taking time to be here. As we get ready to close out, I want to share just a couple more things. I know it may struck a nerve with some of them. See, the presence of a highly confident black man bring about the confident gap that continues to keep black women away. Professor Jacqueline, is it Jacqueline? Thank you so much for joining us. See, black women fear of being wrong, or worse, of being judged as being incompetent when they're around a confident person. That's that confident gap. See, confidence is complex and multiple facet concept that is essential to our well-being. See, we need to have people that are confident. It's essential to our well-being as a culture. We cannot have everybody that is not lack their confidence to do what we need to do to be successful. It's like truly where we are in our culture. We're sitting around waiting on the next Dr. Martin Luther King when we have him already among us. But since we went through 50 years of matriarch, we don't want those people to step up because we don't want to relinquish, as women, power. God created this purpose in Genesis, and he created this heaven and earth. He knew how he wanted to do it. Fight it as much as you can. You fight it, but it won't last. You're coming. Just remember that. You're coming. Gen Z are coming. And it showed a lot of them as they moved, saw in the election. You might not like it. A lot of the young men saw where they wanted to go with their life. They didn't care about all this other stuff. They cared about they have been at the bottom of the second-class citizen in our own culture, meaning the black folks. They see that no more. They're not going to see that no more. They're going to work to make sure you recognize they're here. A highly confident man will show you that he is worthy because he looks out for his well-being. He understands his well-being. He understands personal growth, and he understands success. And the way he's going to continue to do that, and the way we're going to connect, we're going to nurture the Gen Z so they can develop the confidence, understand they can control their own lives. They can overcome their fears, lead like they should lead, and they can reach their full potentials as truly the providers and protectors and the leaders. Highly confident men understand that, and our Gen Z understand it in a different way because they are known to research and see that this is how I like for it to be. So they're coming. Today has been an awesome show. I'm saying that because we focus on our title, which is Confident Black Men Make Women Uncomfortable. Confident black men make women uncomfortable in modern society. I'm telling you, it's a change. Check out the content of a lot of these individuals, and they're talking about the women saying, I'm willing to do 50-50, I'm willing to do whatever, because when you don't have